We the people of this planet here, going through a really wild and crazy time, exciting at the same time. It's a big flippin' wake-up call for all of us and what's been going on for decades is getting totally exposed here. So and it can be pretty rough there. I'm going to go over a few things here. One about taking care of the body during this time here. Who to listen to, so you know you're getting the truth from the inside there, instead of not getting the truth there. And then about who are you, and to help you get to know who you are, to help you get to know who you are there. So number one there is, let's get his, it'll be pretty simple to get this out. On YouTube there, on YouTube, and he's on Facebook and Instagram, but start with YouTube and second with Facebook there, but is that his name there? Where's his name? Am I missing it altogether? Nope, doesn't have his name on there, but this is Greg Doucette. I like to say Greg DOUCETTE there, and see it. Just all the recipes. This is Greg Doucette's Anabolic Cookbook 2.0. There's a 1.0 too, and both of them are in this one here. They come in a digital format there that you get immediately. You know, link to it immediately in your email. Oh fuck, I didn't even push the damn, no, yeah I did, look at that, there's the timer, ha. Okay, don't have to do it over. Okay, so yeah, go to find Greg Doucette on YouTube and start by just listening to his videos. He's really funny. He kind of yells at you, really, and but he's just common sense. He's an IFBB pro there. You see, he's rather large, muscular. So he's run shows. He holds a couple of like bench press and deadlift records too. The guy's total loves competition. Loves competition there. He rides road bike too. He's got a stationary inside with an app where you can get together with a bunch of other guys and gals, and there's courses and stuff. And then he's got, you know, like a $10,000 road, you know, bike, you know, that you take outside and ride too there. But he's done last thing I heard was he's done 59 different bodybuilding shows there. there, and I think like 45 of them was, well, he was what you call natural, you know, without steroids and stuff. So like 45 of them natural there. And then he experimented with you know, different steroids and stuff, and I think that it's just testosterone that he's with his doctor. He's getting a certain size injection, I don't know, every couple weeks or a month or something. There, you'll find out on his YouTube channel there. But listen to his videos there, and it's he has there's he has these like natty or not videos, you know, whether this guy or gal is natural there, or whether they're not, whether they're using something there, and you learn so much in that there. But you know, like, let's take it back to the shows there. For the shows, he lives at 9% body fat year round here. The reason why I'm pointing to this is because it's not a diet. It's a way to eat all year long there. A way to eat all year long. It's called calories in, calories out there. So like a male is normally intake of 2,500 calories a day there, and female 1,800 calories there, normal there. So when you reduce the amount of calorie intake there, you're gonna slowly lose weight, and you want to just slowly lose the weight there. And so he gives an example, and I'd have to do just what you're going to do and watch his videos there. But it's like, if you reduce your calorie intake by 500 calories a day there, I think it's like a pound a week or every 2 weeks that you would lose there. So it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's a way to eat year round. The recipes, it's normal stuff. Normal stuff. This is back in the dessert section and stuff. Apple, popcorn. Yeah, if you eat popcorn, and it says eat all you want, just get Smart Pop there. But where's some more pictures? Cookies, even cauliflower and mashed potatoes. There's wraps, sandwiches, lasagna, you know, different pasta things, pizza. There, sandwiches, brownies, a bunch of different stuff there. A lot of us, a lot of the people following Greg love and eat the French toast like twice a day. Here, I'm one of them. There, sometimes it's 3 times a day there too. There, but the French toast there, and you know, with egg whites and stuff. The recipes are simple. They're very simple, telling you just what ingredients and how to get, you know, like salad dressing there. If you want to look at the calories on it, like I've got this fat-free Italian dressing that's 15 calories per 2 tablespoons, and you start looking around the other stuff, and some of the other lowest ones are 35 or 45 there, and it real easily gets up to 150 and 250 calories for 2 tablespoons. So it's looking at the calorie count on different things They're like the maple syrup for the on the French toast. There is 10 calories there, and you look at the other bottles, there are 35, 50, and stuff. So it's just little clues like that. There, the chocolate syrup I use on it is 5 calories there per 2 tablespoons and stuff. So it teaches about lowering that calorie count. There, it's very simple. They're very simple, and it's just delicious. To me, it's like having dessert all 3 or 4 meals a day there. But this is a way to eat all year long, so you can get to your own personal desire of body fat level that you want to be at, and stay there. So, and you can couple that up if you don't. I've got his training book too, and I've got my Bowflex Blaze in there. I just finished with. I've already done 200 calories, burnt 200 calories off with my Gazelle glider there. I just love that. And he said the glider is much more efficient and at burning calories there than the sit-up, exercise bike. He says you definitely don't want to get the recliner. You want to get the one where you sit up, and that's what he's got too there. But he does point out that the best, most efficient way to burn them off the calories is with the glider there, and that's like cross-country skiing there, and you got more of your upper body involved in it too. I love it there. So listen to some of his videos, because it's just total common sense. He's got his master's in kinesiology there, so he knows the functioning of the body in and out there during the, so he lives at 9% body fat year round, and then for the shows he does, he gets down to 4 to 5% body fat. It's an insane process there. You gotta want to do it. You gotta want to do it, because it's rather torturous there. He filmed his process of for the last 3 weeks going into a show here, and it's brutal there, and sometimes they can hardly stand up there when they go to the show to weigh in and stuff there. So it's brutal. So he knows what he's talking about from years and years of experience. I just really want the world to know about it, because there's so much BS, so much confusion, so many, I want to call them satanic people out there selling bullshit programs. There, you will not get, you have a six-pack, it will not show up by doing crunches or, buying somebody's, video or booklet or on, here's 6 or 12 different ab workouts there. You're not gonna, you've got 6 packs already there. Those will really strengthen your core and everything. Greg doesn't do any ab work there. You've got abs, they're just covered up right now with body fat. That's it. You have abs, so doing the sit-ups doesn't work off that body fat in that area there. The way you work off that body fat is by getting Greg's anabolic cookbook. It's calories in, calories out, and cardio. Calories in, calories out, and cardio there. If you want it, get a little bigger, get his training book. He busts all the myths on training too. But nobody can tell me they're happy with being fat. Nobody. They've just, I mean, it's totally frustrating. You may have tried 5,000 different ways there and diets and stuff there, and spent all this money on this and all this money on that, and just said, fuck it, man, I'm just gonna be happy with this, and hopefully not having to buy a new pant or dress size every 2 or 3 months there. So take care of yourself, take care of your body there, so it's healthy. Like Greg Doucette says with the cardio there, that takes care of the most important muscle in the body, the heart. Oh, it's on this side, huh? It takes care of the most important muscle in the body, the heart there. So if you want to save a shitload of money on doctors and hospital bills, take care of that body there that you made. That you made out of your bliss conscious energy there. We'll get to that later. There, take care of it. It's so much more fun. You can get around easier. I had a best friend for years, and he fucking worked his way. We were a nutrition company too, and he worked his way up from being obese to morbidly obese. He couldn't go hiking with me. He couldn't meet me out when I was van life, along rivers around the Mount Hood and the hot springs, and go hiking up rivers and up mountains with me. It's just, oh man, that just fucking destroys your life there. And then doctor bills, hospital bills, that's just stupid. And I know that's why I'm pointing out, go to YouTube, get hooked up with Greg Doucette there, listen to his videos there, listen to a number of them there, so you can feel them, you can hear the common sense there. Go to his Facebook page and see what all the people that are following and taking action on the information that he's sharing there. Go and look and listen to them, read what they're saying and stuff. This is for life. It's not a 2-month crunch thing, and then that you have to fucking fight your way through there and lose 10 pounds or whatever, and then a month later, 2 months later, have put it back on. No, this is how to eat for life. It's delicious. Go to YouTube, follow Greg Doucette. Okay, second topic here. World situation here. So to keep in touch with the truth about what's going on here. Because there's a lot of information out there. This is an information war that we are in here. It is, what we have is a small group of people that are putting everything they've got into taking over this planet. And they don't have any good plans for you other than 6 foot deep. and any that are left, they're working real hard on you're becoming a human 2.0, a bio AI unit controlled by them there. So to get in touch with the actual truth about what's going on there, you want to follow Steve Bannon on the War Room there. Listen to him. He's in the White House, in the Oval Office. He's one of I guess I can say Trump without YouTube taking it down. It's so crazy, man. Oh boy. I've been restricted on Facebook several different times. Just went into another 30 days restricted. Their Instagram is just sent me threats of deleting my accounts there. It's not the first time either there. So they're working. Why are they working so hard there at shutting down what we the people are saying from what we have found out from those who are not ruled by the Biden regime and their puppet masters, by people that are not ruled by Tony there. You're hearing from people on the front line with Trump there. You're hearing from doctors and scientists there that numbers of them, have either had their licenses taken away or they're heavily threatened with that too there. Somebody named Trump tried to keep the world from going into what we've been going through here as far as something that's going around right now by early treatment there with therapeutics there. But listen to Steve Bannon. He was in the Oval Office with Trump, one of his advisors. Same with Peter Navarro. Get Peter Navarro's new book, In Trump Time, there, so you can a few of you may know, but I think perhaps maybe most of you are have, like myself, had no idea about what it was like for Trump and his team of patriots there, and patriot generals and everything there, what it was like for them to get things done. And it's just incredible what they got done with the heavy chains that were placed on them. They're coming into office, and then just all the Obama Biden crew coming around and say, no, you got to do it like that, no, and had all this red tape and shit, and it's insane. There's a Get in Trump Time there, and then Robert, I'm going to go into these two books there, and there's others too, but these are two main ones there. Get in Trump Time there. It's by Peter Navarro again, who is an advisor in the Oval Office with Trump there, and he goes into each of the things that we're dealing with right now, and what it was like in the White House and what they went through there and stuff there. So, and then Robert F. Kennedy Jr. get his new book that's just out there, which is The Real Anthony Fauci there, and I knew some things already from listening to Steve Bannon and others, two others I'm going to point to here, who are also on rumble.com. There's Steve Bannon in the War Room there, but yeah, The Real Anthony Fauci by Robert F. Kennedy Jr. there. I was starting to say something else, but oh yeah, you'll get a detailed background about Tony there that will blow you away. I'll blow you away. Yeah, it'll blow you away there. The level of evilness that this small group of people, we the people, are the masses. There's many more of us there, and many of us are awake and standing up there. But yeah, there's a small group of people on this planet that really broaden the scope of just how evil you can get if you want to. It's just fucking insane there. So Trump and team know everything, have everything under control, and this small group of people have fallen right in the trap there. It was checkmate a long time ago. We're just seeing the death throes of that small group of people right now, and so that's why I'm pointing to listen to Steve Bannon in the War Room on rumble.com there, and also listen to Dave at X22 Report. So X22 Report on rumble.com. His name is Dave there. So listen to those two. And the third one is listen to Mr. Truth Bomb. There's, I think on Rumble, you'll find him that way too, but I think it says Mr. Truth Bomb 2 on there because he's been canceled in a number of places there. But Mr. Truth Bomb 2, and he does these like documentary films there. They're really, he's very talented. It's all facts, all documented videos, Twitter things, recorded, videos, phone messages. Just the total documentation, the total solid proof and truth there. And I love the way he starts out his videos too. It's like with that Warner Brothers introduction there, and that shield that comes up and says Mr. in the background, and then Truth Bomb across it, and then it goes to the scene where you're seeing the studios and stuff. He's very talented there, and his voice too, very calm, very soothing. There, a wonderful guy. You know, giving, you know, serving really the planet there, because it goes out all over this planet there. Same with Steve and Dave with X-22 report there, but all three of them. So with Mr. Truth Bomb there, scroll down and watch Devolution 13, and the other one is what the war, the law of war, the law of war. Start with those two videos there, and yes, you do have time for it because you don't want to live in a concentration camp there. So the Devolution 13 there, he's working, it's along with Patel, how do you say it? Patel Patriot there, another really cool young man there too, but all the documentation, everything, it's just, you get into it, it's just, and the truth, that it's the truth is undeniable there. So listen to Devolution 13. There's also Devolution 1 through 3 there, and he'll be coming up with other ones, but there's other videos too there. I'm gonna avoid the names of them so the video doesn't get taken down there, but you'll see when you get there. So listen to those. Listen to them every day there. Listen. Oh, I can't do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, because you don't want to live in a fucking concentration camp there. And you don't want anybody knocking on your door and having you do something you don't want to do there. Yes, you have time. We're in a war. We're in a war, and there's a small group of people that are doing every fucking thing they can to completely take over our free nation. Yes, you have time there. Cancel your Netflix thing, because they're part of that small group of people. Cancel your Prime, because they are also part of that there, and they're just showing you sex and killing people and sex. What's on the mind of this small group of people? Yes, you have time. Listen to rumble.com, Steve Bannon War Room, Dave at X-22 Report, so just look for X-22 Report, and then Mr. Truth Bomb 2. Those three, you'll find some others. Those are the three main ones there to keep it simple. To keep it simple there. Trump is coming out, let's see, what, Gorka? What's your other part of your name, honey? He is in the White House with Trump too, also there, but he is a big part of another new conservative social community coming out called Did I write it down over here? Come on, I know the name of it. Freedom Square? Freedom Square? Darn it, I can't. I just joined it too, there. That's that. Okay. I think it's Freedom Square there. So that just came out, and then in February it's it's been put out that February 21st is when Truth Social will come out, and that's what Trump and his team are putting out. So Truth Social is coming out in the later part of February or in March. They're not quite sure. There's already a number of people on beta there, so I have a feeling it could come out anytime. He is doing a press conference on January 6th. It's going to be very interesting there. So True Social, he also created an acquisition company along with that. Wonder what he's going to be acquiring with that. Mainstream media, some social media sites that are canceling people. There, so very exciting time here. It's been a lot of shit to swim through there, but how many of us knew what was going on here for decades now, for decades there, and we're putting a stop to it, and it'll never happen again. So get all into those. There's mainstream media, hear this and you hear that, and then there's some people that have listened to some of the truth, and they're so full of fear and anger in here, and just looking at how it's been in the past and stuff, and their mind just going into all kinds of ugly, horrible ideas about what's going on or what's going to go on too. So to help bring some relief to that, there, listen to Steve Bannon War Room, X22 Report, and Mr. Truth Bomb 2 on rumble.com there. Okay, so third subject there is about who you are and what's going on. This is an example. This is an example of the mandalas that I draw here. You are an individual, infinite being of bliss, conscious energy. You are an individual, infinite being of bliss, conscious energy that is all-powerful, all-knowing, spontaneously self-luminous. Spontaneously self-luminous, overwhelmingly intoxicating, intensely enticing. And you are like this everywhere. Individually, each of you are like this everywhere. And You are not naturally evil. You're not a sinner there. You're naturally is an individual infinite being of bliss conscious energy, and what you're constantly, spontaneously, and naturally doing is expressing and expanding your bliss conscious energy. That's an example of it there. You're naturally, spontaneously, effortlessly expressing and expanding your bliss conscious energy. You're not a sinner. This I'm covering from the religion, Christian angle here. You're not a sinner, and from the spiritual path angle here, which is a lot looser, a lot more forgiving than this side here, than the Christian side here. I'll go into that too there. But so you're not a sinner, as a Christian, Catholic, whatever it is that falls under that there. You're not a sinner. No. You're not a sinner. You're not natural evil. No. You're not weak. You're not stupid there. You're not a evil, stupid, worthless, weak sinner. No. No. And on the spiritual path there, no, you are not scum. You're not scum there. Your chakras are not messed up because you don't have any. If you don't have chakras, how could they be messed up? Okay, so let's take that right to a supreme being there. Why would a supreme being make you as a sinner or a scum? Why would a supreme being, they both believe in a supreme being there. Christians believe in a supreme being, and people on a spiritual path believe in a supreme being. Why would this supreme being make you naturally evil, weak, stupid, there, wicked, and dependent, and dependent, and dependent, and dependent, and dependent on them to either forgive them or shed their grace on you and relieve you of your sin and scum-filled chakras there, or the scum from your chakras there. What happened to all the people they feel that this God created all of us too? That's another myth there. What happened to all the people that came before Jesus there? Because what happens if you do not, as a Christian and all that falls under that there, if you don't believe in him, if you don't believe that Jesus died on the cross for your sins, what happens? It's fuck you, you go to hell. What happened to all the people before Jesus there, or the thousands and millions of years before that? Was this God just sitting back and said, look at them stupid, evil fucks here. Yeah, to hell, to hell, to hell. What about your kids? If they decided that they wanted to go on a spiritual path and find out about Lord Shiva and stuff, and instead of believing in a God that would send people to hell there? What if you had a son and or a daughter that went off on that path and you were Christian? Would you send them to hell? I have what used to be a best friend and their best friends, husband-wife team, and his mother and brother were both, strict Christians there, and they knew that that he and his wife were in the Buddhist, spiritual path realm there, and it came up. They asked the mother, if the husband-wife team were going to go to hell because they didn't believe in Jesus, and she says, "Yeah." Oh my. And they're all living together. Would you send your daughter to hell? Whether she's 16 years old, 30 years old, 2 months old, 1 month old there, what if while the child is still in the mommy's tummy there, and it is a teamwork there's no mommy without a daddy there, the babies start out on the daddy side there, and they swim up and get in a little nice home there where they get fed and can grow to full size with arms and legs and all that stuff there. So while that new individual infant, being a bliss conscious energy, is still in the tummy there, and it passes for whatever reason, you can go, "Oh, sorry motherfucker, you're going to hell." I don't think so. I don't think you'd be feeling like that. I think you're a hell of a lot fucking nicer than this God that you believe in and who is non-existent. Thank goodness. Okay, so on the spiritual side there, like I said a little earlier, it's a little looser, more forgiving there. How is that so? Because with God and Jesus, and Jesus is not, you don't know Jesus if you believe that other stuff. Another thing on that there, he said, if you believe that he died on the cross for your sins, there, what are you so fucking worried about? Why do you keep praying for forgiveness for this and that? He said he died for them on your sin. He died for all your sins on the cross. Period. Done. Over. See, belief and faith is like a bucket with holes in it that you're constantly trying to fill up. You're constantly trying to fill up, and every Sunday and Wednesday, or however often you go to church there, you're constantly trying to fill that up there because you're scared shitless there. Oh, I thought that. Oh, fuck, God will never forgive me for that. You're going to be so happy that there's no one like that. Okay, so with the spiritual path, there. And oh, and with the Christian one, it's you got one try, you know, one try. What's that? So with the Christians, you better get on the fucking ball too. You gotta get on the fucking ball and get dialed in, because you got, as far as they're concerned, you got one try at this, and that's it. If you miss the mark, you're going to hell. But with the spiritual path, you got as many lifetimes as you need to figure it out. There are as many lifetimes as you need to do your kriyas, like with Self-Realization Fellowship, there, or whatever meditation or whatever mantra there, to keep it at that, meditation or mantra there. There, you got as many lifetimes as you need there to purify yourself there, because you're still an evil fuck there. You're still an evil fuck, and you got as many lifetimes as you need to get yourself purified enough so that God or a guru sheds his grace on you and relieves you of that horrible karma there. And karma is not just what you think is doing something bad. It's also, you know, doing something good. It's all karma. It's all karma there. So as many lifetimes as you need. So it's, that's a big sweat off. Christians, one lifetime. You don't kneel and say, yes, I believe. In that one lifetime, you're going to the fiery place there. The spiritual path here, you got as many lifetimes as you need there to do your meditation or your mantra there, and you know, and hoping and you know, hoping and efforting to do that, to receive the grace of Guru or that Supreme Being there, so you can live with them forever. It's still inferior to them. Is this getting... This is real simple stuff here. So it's real, should be very simple to see there. But the only way it's difficult is it's like one of my, they call them gurus here. It's just a realized, like myself, just a realized individual infinite being of bliss consciousness. The only difference between a guru or, you know, a realized being of bliss conscious energy and an unrealized being of bliss conscious energy is that they are, as of yet, unrealized. That's it. They're still a fully operational individual infinite being of bliss consciousness right now. Here, so a little bit, so some more about what's going on, with a little more explanation here. So there is no sin, there is no karma, none. As much as karma as we'd like to apply to a small group of people we talked about earlier in the video, there, or some jackfuck down the street from you there, or your boss, or an ex. There's no sin, no karma there. Why? How is that? Damn it, I wanted bad shitty karma for that asshole. Why? How is it there's no sin or karma? Because if you've had a child, it's a mother and father. It's not just the mother, okay? I'm not going to go into that right now. When you have a child, when a man and a woman have a child there, and that baby is just learning how to crawl around and just learning how to, and then getting to the point of walking. What are you like when, as they're getting that, you know, they don't even know that's their fucking hand in the beginning there, you know? What's that shit? As you, well, how does that go? You're just jubilant about how they are doing there, you know, and their first step, you got it on video now, you're sharing it with everybody. The hospital that comes out, there's video, look at, oh. You don't have a stick or a piece of rebar there and beating them if they're not learning how to crawl around quick enough or stand there. There's a small group of people we talked about earlier that are like that. But no. So, as an unrealized individual infinite being of bliss consciousness, you are totally and completely free to explore either consciously or unconsciously, and since unrealized, it's mostly unconsciously until you like get to not a a religious or spiritual path. Then you're consciously working on finding out more about who you are and what's going on. But so while you're consciously or you are consciously or unconsciously simply exploring to find out more about who you are and what's going on. That's it. You're just exploring there. There. And what it really is you're always just playing with your energy there. You are bliss conscious energy. Excuse me. And you're an individual infinite being of bliss conscious energy. You are the energy and the controller of that energy there. And we're here to play. We're here to play, express, and expand our bliss conscious energy here. So until you get to know that, you're completely, totally free in your exploration here. Look around. You can see each and every individual infinite being of bliss consciousness who is unrealized is simply exploring. And part of that, to kind of bring some shape to that, there is that you may be able to help you feel what's going on there. To describe that some more, is everybody is trying to create complete and permanent contentment. Complete and permanent contentment. True, complete, and permanent contentment involves everyone. There's a small group of people we talked about earlier that they have that kind of confined to just themselves, and they have some really wild ideas about what that contentment is there. But there's still no sin or karma for them. They're simply exploring there. And we don't have to put up with it. They bought their ticket, okay? And we don't have to put up with it. And we're not. So just exploring there. So how do you get to know yourself as an individual infinite being of bliss consciousness? How do you do that? How do you get to know you? How do you get to know you? And knowing you has nothing to do with intellectually knowing. There. There's a lot of people that know a lot of stuff there, and very impressive there. They still don't know who they are. And you can listen to what I'm saying right now and in other videos that I do. You can listen and you can memorize it and you can spew it all over the place there and not know who you are. There you can go, oh, yeah, it's Amram said this and that, or maybe because they don't know themselves, they wouldn't mention me at all, which is really fine there, because it's the truth is common knowledge there. But they'll go off and say, oh yeah, they'll act like they came up with it all on their own there. I know you guys in the spiritual realm there. You're after money and popularity there. I know. I know. I do. I really do. There, yeah. At a metaphysical shop on Newport Boulevard. There. There. You motherfuckers stole the shit from me. People that worked for me stole shit from me. People that bought the crystal singing bowls from me and that I found out about first went out and told everybody that they found them first. There. I know what you guys are like. Money. Money. You got dollar signs tattooed on the inside of your eyelids, like a lot of Christians, too. Intellectually, I've told a little story before there. Intellectuals, are like a house full of books there, and when the house burns down, the books go with it. So, like when you die, that intellectual, knowledge you had is totally fucking worthless because it didn't add up to knowing who you are. There, you just walked around like you're just such a cool, smart, wealthy dude. There, yeah, you're going and speaking at all these big, spiritual get-togethers and stuff where there's thousands of people and you're signing autographs on your book and everything. There, oh yeah, and yeah. I bet there's getting some more sex too. Yep, I'm sure of that. Yeah, I'm sure of that. I'm positive. There, so yeah, money, popularity, and sex. Money and sex. Yeah. Oh. That's what they're after. So. This is how to know. How to know. You don't know how to ride a bike until you get on that motherfucker and ride it. You can watch as many damn videos as you want, watch people read books, all that kind of stuff until you get on that damn fucking bike and try to ride it. You don't know fucking shit about how to ride that bike. Just like right now, you don't know shit about who you are. I told you you're an individual infinite being of bliss conscious energy, and you can have all kinds of wonderful ideas about that. Say, that's really fucking bitchin'. And it is. It is. but you don't have a flippin' clue right now. Not shit. So, what's this about, and fuck and shit, what's that about? I'm battling against your fucking concepts. I'm shaking that cage of concepts you've got there. I'm shaking it so you know it's fucking there. So you know it's fucking there. You know that tiny, that infinitesimally tiny little custom-made castle of concepts that you live in there. Okay? And I understand the building it there. We build this castle of concepts so that we can get along in this world there, because it's a world full of unrealized beings of bliss conscious energy there. And so everybody's putting together these concepts to try to create permanent, complete contentment there. And I'm trying to help you see just how tiny a little fucked up cage you got yourself in, and you have to, like I started into earlier, Ramakant, Nisargadatta, these are other, they call them, masters and gurus, or just others like me that are realized infinite beings of bliss conscious energy. So the thing is they say, like these two guys said, before walking in and sitting down in this room with me, you leave all your concepts at the door. Leave all your concepts at the door. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to listen. You're not going to be able to hear. You're not going to be able to feel. You're not going to be able to know who you are. You're not going to be able to know. You leave your concepts at the door there. You're completely and totally free to pick them all up or a few of them up on your way out. But when you come in here, you leave all your concepts at the door. So right now, you're going to learn how to do this too there. But it's a prep for it, because that helps you to try to okay, I'm going to try to just open my mind, just, okay. So it's a step in that direction there, because it's impossible for them to set their concepts down, but maybe they can set a few down and kind of, loosen up a little bit there. So how to get to know yourself is very simple. I'm going to show you three different methods there, with a couple little things you can do too there, along with a couple of them there. So the first one, and this is how I made it to this point, just with this first one here, and it's a mantra there, and I'm going to connect that up with the other two that are similar to each other. They're going to connect them up. What is the mantra there? There. That mantra is Ram. R-A-M. And it's not Ram. It's like saying Ra with an M. Ram. 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 There. So and there's a few ways of doing this here, and you just let it flow. But there, and I first learned about this from Ramakrishna there, and what really, he talks about doing it all the time there, and what really impacted me was when he spoke about his wife there that was doing up to 100,000 of them a day. 100,000 of the day. They're just the 100,000 of them a day there. So you can do it internally or externally there. You can do them both, you know, whatever's fun at whatever time there. You not want to sit in a restaurant going rom 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 with 50 people around, and I don't recommend that there but rom 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 You can do that with your eyes open or closed there. So you can do that internally or externally there. You're not thinking about making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich there, or washing the dishes, or mowing the lawn there, or doing homework there, or it's it's total emulsion. Is that the word? Totally diving into it. There. You may feel better already. So what happens with that? There are a couple of things. You forget all about your concepts. Thinking stops. Stop thinking. This is how you do it. Look, I can pick my nose, scratch my ass. You can do anything while you're doing that. There. So do that all the time. All the time. There. So, well, let me kind of make an adjustment on that there. When you're not able to do this next one that I show you, or with the third one I'm showing you, if that's not happening for you, and we'll get to that there. When you're not doing the second one, which I'll get to just in a second here, the rest of the time, internally or externally, it's and you'll find the thinking stops, and what happens is knowing and action. Knowing action. See these? See, I've got 1, 2, 3. Knowledge, will, action. That just spontaneously happens there. Knowledge, will, action. Knowledge, will, action. Knowledge, will, action. Knowledge, will, action. So that spontaneously starts happening there. All that other bullshit you've been thinking about, the emotions, this way in this dance. Oh, what the fuck do I do? Okay. Oh, fuck, I'm such an ass about that. Are you really an asshole? You start to realize, no, you're not an asshole. You, as an individual infinite being of bliss conscious energy, you're all-powerful energy. You're birthless, constant, indestructible, immortal. Constant. Overflowingly, all-powerfully, constant. Constant. While you're doing that, you're listening to them and feeling the vibration of your bliss conscious energy. Second part. So, see the little flappy thing there? Doesn't actually flap around though, huh? Just before that, kind of on it there, a finger or a thumb there, just gently hold it. The ear canal is right there, so just gently hold that down there. You don't want to hurt yourself, because you want to do this for as long as you can there. You want to set aside time to just be with yourself, to just listen and feel the roar and the vibration of your bliss consciousness. Nobody else's, not a supreme being there. There's no supreme being there. And this is how you're going to find out too. So when you hold your eardrums closed like that, and you can kind of adjust it so you can hear the that's constantly going on, remember? Constant, overflowing, all-powerful energy you are there, and you're constantly playing with it there. So just hold your eardrums gently closed and just listen to and just feel the roar and vibration of your bliss consciousness. There's just, I'm going to do it out loud, what you're hearing. It's just so you're just listening to that that you can hear and feeling the vibration. You're just listening to that. You're not thinking about anything there. You probably will. And that's okay. As soon as you notice that, know that there too is just you playing with your energy. You're constantly just playing with your energy there, and just go back to just listening. Just do your best. There's no sin or karma. You'll find that you're not going to beat yourself to death with a stick there, because every time you go to listen, it's saying, "Where the fuck you been, motherfucker?" No. No. Every time, and this is going on whether you're listening to it or not. It's constant. No break. No break in it. It doesn't stop. Oh, he's not listening. Oh, he's going to listen. No. You'll see. You can try to fuck with it. Okay, is it really on? Huh? You will find it's constant. You, as bliss conscious energy, all-powerful, infinite, indestructible, birthless, immortal, all-powerful bliss conscious energy are constant. And you're everywhere. You're like that everywhere. Everywhere. They're constant. Constant. So, kind of back to the point, back to the beginning, is talking about taking care of that body there that you created. So, and I just pointed out too that you're constantly playing with your energy. What's one of the ways you're playing with your energy? Creating and sustaining that body you've got. That body you've got is all made by you with and out of your bliss conscious energy. That this body of yours is all some of your bliss conscious energy, as is everything that you experience. You just playing with your energy. You just playing with your energy. There. Okay, so third thing. So you've got this, listening to and feeling the roar of your bliss conscious energy. There's also a buzzing or ringing of your bliss conscious energy. So if, without holding your ears, if you can hear a ringing or a buzzing in your ears, that also is, see, all sound comes from your bliss conscious energy there. And these, what I'm pointing out, are two ways that you can listen to some of that there, because it's glorious. Is just, words are really insufficient there. So if you can hear that buzzing or ringing in your ears without holding them there, focus on that all the time there. So when you're not like that, you're just listening to and feeling the buzzing and vibration of your bliss consciousness there. So if you can hear that, listen to it all the time there. And if you can hear that, you do not need to do the rum, 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 rum. You can do it for sure there. You can play with all three of these here, but if you can hear the buzzing and the ringing there, just listen to it all the time there. When you notice that you're going, oh, I wasn't listening to it, then just start listening to it again. And you can do everything throughout your day. I'm listening to it the whole time I'm talking with you. Okay, I can hear it, and I just I can hear it all the time there. I can hear myself. I can hear the buzz and feel the vibration of my bliss conscious energy all the time there. And this is how you get to know you and what's going on there. This is how you get to know that you are spontaneously self-luminous and overwhelmingly intoxicating. This is how you get to know that you're like this everywhere, and that each of us as individual infinite beings of bliss consciousness are like this everywhere. And that is the purest true intimacy there. It says you're listening to yourself. We're all like that everywhere. We're all like that everywhere. Constantly, effortlessly. There's no, oh, I'm going to try to be nice. I'm going to try to be nice. Okay. I'm going to try to be nice. Oh, I'm sending nice vibes. I'm trying to be kind. I'm trying to be kind. that insinuates, that goes back to the old concepts of being naturally evil. There, so by just listening to yourself, that cage of concepts is going to be dissolved there, and you will more and more powerfully realize who you are. It's not a process of becoming an individual infinite being of bliss conscious energy. You already are. It's simply the only difference between myself and the endless number of other individual infinite beings of bliss consciousness is that we have realized that, and you have yet to realize that. By doing this, you will start to realize more and more that you are an individual infinite being of bliss consciousness there. Okay, so two little things you can do when you're doing like that there, or while you're just and you're listening to and feeling the roar and vibration of your bliss consciousness, or if you can hear the ringing, buzzing there, and listening to the ringing and buzzing of your bliss conscious energy there. Two things you can do here, and some of these things are from age-old things from yoga and meditation and stuff, but with the true explanation of their use there. It kind of went through a stage of, people weren't ready to, they were at a point where they needed to have a supreme being because they're, felt so shitty about themselves here. But we're at a point now with some simple explanation and just listening to and feeling your bliss conscious energy there, you'll know there's no supreme being there. So we're at that point, a beginning in that process there, where what I'm sharing with you is, for free, and it's direct, immediate experience of yourself as an individual infinite being of bliss consciousness there. Direct, immediate experience there. So two other things you can do while you're listening to and feeling either the roar, buzzing, and feeling the vibration of your bliss conscious energy. One is to take the tip of your tongue, and I can't really show you there, but just take the tip of your tongue and curl it back and point the tip of it towards the back of your throat there, and just kind of suck it back. Don't suck it back so hard that it hurts the whatever it is that connects it to the base of your mouth there. Don't hurt yourself, but just hold it back there, and there's some other teachings about what that does. Concepts at the door. There, it's a way of just holding yourself. It's a way of just holding yourself there and cuddling with yourself. It also helps with focusing, because you're enjoying just holding yourself. Like holding your honey, if you got one of those there, only you're holding your main honey, you. Your very best friend. Everybody else is a best friend too, but you gotta start with yourself. And that's what all of us realize beings of bliss conscious energy are here to help you do, is realize yourself. But just hold yourself, just suck the tip of your tongue back there and just hold and nestle and cuddle with yourself like that. The other thing is to just roll your eyes, you know, with your eyelids closed there. You can do it with your eyes open if you want. I always do it with my eyes closed. But just roll your eyes back. You know, again, don't hurt yourself, but just roll them back as far as they go there. And while you're holding the tongue back and while you're listening to either the buzzing or the roaring, there, just tongue back, eyes back. And again, with the eyes back, with the tongue back and the eyes back, you start to feel your overwhelmingly intoxicating presence even more there. And you can, and with your eyes rolled back, it's like light and freedom like you've never known there. Just soaring within your spontaneous self-luminosity, within your overwhelmingly intoxicating, all-powerful, infinite bliss conscious energy that is you. Just soaring with yourself. And really, all of us endless numbers of bliss conscious energy. You're not alone. Each of us are everywhere. Each of us are everywhere. There's endless numbers of us that are birthless. And since we're all constantly, since all of us realize individual infinite beings of bliss conscious energy, in the expressing and expanding of our bliss conscious energy, take this another step further here. In what's going on, part of what's going on with the expansion, not only are we just, you know, spontaneously and effortlessly, spontaneously self-luminous, you know, shining and overwhelmingly intoxicating out constantly to every being of bliss conscious energy, realized or unrealized there. But we are also, like we have created this, the form we're playing in right now, the body we're in right now that's made out of our bliss conscious energy there. And like we've created everything around us out of our bliss conscious energy there, we are also creating more and more universes full of nebulas, black holes, white holes, suns, galaxies, and more worlds, and more individual infinite beings of bliss conscious energy to play with on those worlds and in these universes. Immortally, constantly expressing and expanding our bliss consciousness there. We're here to play. Right now, You have total freedom as unrealized. It's like a baby learning, yeah, that's my hand, and now you're learning that it's you that have made your hand out of your bliss conscious energy. There, right now you're exploring there. It's a learning process here. And you're getting first-hand experience with what this process is like. And you're learning about complete freedom. You're learning about complete freedom. And you're learning that when you stick your finger in the flame, it's gonna burn. Complete freedom. That small group of people on the planet that are trying to take it over, they have complete freedom and efforting at that. There, you have complete freedom there. We can point all around there while we're deflecting, looking at ourselves there. And that's the other thing too, is honesty there. And you'll find it more and more easy to be honest with yourself when you're because you realize you're not an asshole. You realize that you are that constant, beaming, infinite, all-powerful, self-luminous, spontaneously self-luminous, overwhelmingly intoxicating of bliss conscious energy there. You're always just playing with your energy. So while you're unrealized and while you're going through this process, in like dreams at night too, whether they're pleasant or not, there again, you're just playing with your energy. You're just playing with your energy. Is a very nice thing to recall in the middle of some of those nightmares there. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Ooh-wee. And you can see how all-powerful you are then too. Look how infinitely creative you are. Look how all-powerful you are. Feel the energy involved in that. That is your energy there. That is your energy. That's a moment where you can just stop and go, holy shit. Look how powerful I am. Look how creative I am. You know how real some of those dreams are to you, how real some of those nightmares are. You're with them, holy fuck, I want to get the fuck out of that. Recall that it's just you playing with your energy. It's just you playing with your energy there. And it's all that overwhelming energy that you experience there. That's your energy. Stop and look and feel. Stop and look and feel there. So look and feel, I call it. Laugh. Laugh. It's really, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Listen and feel. What do you call it, an acronym? I don't know. Laugh. laugh. Listen and feel. Listen and feel. You're having a scary, shit-ass, scary nightmare. It's just me playing with my energy. It's just me playing with my energy. Look at all. Look at how powerful that. Look at the massive, overwhelming amount of energy there. That just. That's all me. That's all me. To get a little taste of your all-knowingness and all-powerfulness there. It's a simple thing. You can do it anytime during the day there. Is this. Open and close your eyes. Open and close your eyes like that. Okay, so now info to go along with that there. Okay, so close your eyes. Where the fuck did everything go? All that's left is what I can feel, you know, with my feet I can feel the floor there, and I'm breathing and I can hear things, but where'd all the visual go? You know, and I move around there, but where'd all the visual go? Now open your eyes. How the fuck is all, look at that. And it's all just the way it was when I closed my eyes. Okay, stop and look around you. Look around you, just like, look right here, and in 5 seconds, totally memorize all this. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Now close your eyes. Okay, now tell me about all of that in detail. Complete detail. Complete. Every tiny little detail. Tell me right now. Tell me about it. You might get a few things. Some of you more than others. Now open your eyes. Look at that. How many things did you miss? Stop thinking. Stop thinking. There, I've just showed you how to do it there, and by doing that, there, and stop thinking there, and just listening and feeling. That's how you get to know. That's how you get to know yourself as an individual infinite being of bliss consciousness that is everywhere. And everywhere you are all powerful, all knowing, spontaneously self-luminous, overwhelmingly intoxicating, everywhere. Every speck of a 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 speck, everywhere. Everywhere there. When you look out at the midnight sky there, and any stars, especially if you can see a bunch of them there, that's you creating all of that with your bliss conscious energy. Even if you follow me on Instagram and GETTR there and stuff, you'll see I'm posting pictures of galaxies and nebulas there, and I post it because they're fucking beautiful there, and especially when they have the galaxies that are moving there. That's all you playing with your energy. You are those galaxies. You created those. You're creating those galaxies there. When you see somebody else, when you see another being of bliss conscious energy there, you're reading their energy there as to what their body looks like, as to what their clothes are, their car, their home. You're reading their energy and instantly seeing how they're using their energy there. And when you look at the photos or videos of galaxies or nebulas that I post, you're instantly reading that energy and creating it out of, with your bliss consciousness, your bliss conscious energy. If you don't do this, lifetimes may fly by. Lifetimes, hundreds of them, thousands of them, can just fly by. You're still an individual, infinite being of bliss conscious energy. There are no sin or karma. There, you're just not getting the joy of knowing you're an individual, infinite being of bliss consciousness, of bliss conscious energy. Shiva, Lord Shiva, he talks about, he points out, and he really helps to help people know that they are both the energy and the energy holder here. See, Shiva Shakti, Shiva Shakti there. You are the energy and the energy holder molder there. And what I'm sharing with you is what Jesus shared with everyone. That's why they followed him all around there. They didn't follow him around because he told them they were fucking sinners and believe in me or you're going to hell there. This is what Jesus told people. It's what other gurus have told closest ones to them there, like Lord Krishna, Lord Shiva, Lord Rama there, Neem Karali Baba there, there, Samartha Ram Das there, Samartha Ram Das, not the one that wrote Be Here Now. Neem Karali Baba was Ram Das's guru, master, you know, realized being a bliss conscious energy there. Samartha Ram Das is from the 1850s, and he wrote a book called DOUCETTE. There, got it. It's right down there. There, and it's still in universities in India. There, and that's because of my closeness with him. There, that's where the first part of my name comes from. Samartha, Samartha Ram Ram. Samartha Ram Ram. So people ask me what my name is Ram Ram. It's a trick. Every time they think of me, they're doing the mantra. Ram Ram. Ram Ram. Ram Ram. They think about me. Ram Ram. They're thinking about Ram Ram. They're doing the mantra. Ram Ram. It's a trick. And expressing my love for Samartha Ram Das. Samartha simply stands for one who knows. There. Samartha Ram Ram. So I'm on YouTube, Samartha Ram Ram. Go to playlist there and look at Ram Ram Notes, that playlist, and Satsang with Ram Ram. S-A-T-A-N-G. I'm pretty sure that's not how the spiritual world spells it, but that's how I like it. Satsang, song, sang, song, SATSANG. S-A-T-A-N-G. Satsang with Ram Ram. There, so you can find me there. There on Instagram, you can find me and videos about this at Samartha Ram Ram. Yeah, Samartha. How do you spell that? S-A Martha. S-A Martha. Ram Ram. Ram Ram is Rick Alpha Mike. Rick Alpha Mike. R-A-M. R-A-M. There's 2 Rams. Samartha Ram Ram. My name is Ram Ram, not Ram Ram. Who are you? Find out. Find out. Find out. Listen to the video as many times as you need, and any of the others.